knows exactly. The text states clearly that its sea lives on in the members of my order. So I guess it's just me. I am that sea. But the spaces are gone. There was a cove at the edge of the undersky where I used to go when I didn't have room for anyone else. I would go there for quiet and for stillness, and sometimes I would let my light dwindle to nearly nothing. Our star was far away, and we relied on the sill, the glow from our skin, to light our way in the darkness. My teacher said that light and dark were not enemies, but friends. All friendships need balance to work. Total darkness would be as cruel as blinding light. But it didn't feel that way to me. Darkness was the same as quiet, and I liked quiet. So I would let my sill ebb, to the point where I couldn't even see the rock a few feet away. But there was a point where it would go no further. A glimmer always remained. Extinguishing it entirely went against the current of the body, against all instinct. Now I have joined the fight to save Solace, the last glimmer in the silence, and I see that instinct in all of us. Begin recording voicemail attempt number 26. Hey, Galilea, it's Solani. Just leaving this message in the hope that you have some time to... No, that's not right. Hey, Galilea, it's Solani. Let's get together soon. I'm free all the time. Ugh. Hey, Galilea. I think I've got some free time in my schedule for you. I could try to fit you in. Hey, Gal. Hey, Leia. Galilea. What's up, girl? Nope. Dearest Galilea, I hope this missive finds you in good health and kind spirit. Henceforth... Galilea, help! There's a monster in my tank. Come save me and bring some snacks so maybe we can watch a holodrama together afterwards. This is Galt. I'm assigning you to guard Alani's quarters. I know you're super best friends and all, so I think it's best that you two hang out as much as possible. Bring snacks. Hey, Galilea, it's Alani. I miss hanging out with you. Let's get together soon. Bye. Save the drafts.
Rulers of our noble accord, I, Claudia Ambralia Divia, hereby wish to address a most disturbing division within our empire. Empress Lenore and War Master Rendane have, in their directives to our people, crafted a crisis which threatens our future survival. I am, of course, speaking of the Passage, the rather dark arrangement in which Rendane aligned the Imperium's destiny with that of the Varelsi. Citizens of the Imperium know and have seen the work of the Empress and her War Master in pursuit of this goal. For my part, I have diligently performed the duties of my office in support of the Empress's objective, working tirelessly to secure our safety after the universe's end. However, it is simply unthinkable that our sustaining mother, our Empress, would allow the wanton degradation of our proud and storied Imperium, such as we've witnessed since Rendane's rise to power. The discarding of our most treasured rituals and traditions, the outright dismissal of the ceremony of sustainment. These crimes are grave enough on their own. But then, the Lord Commander brought a beast to state functions. The lapdog he keeps at the ready to calm his terror-stricken subjects. Constable Cuddles, I believe it's called. And while I cannot deny the utility of such a companion, I must nonetheless object to its inclusion in matters of state. The wretched thing sheds everywhere, and the yapping is a constant interruption. And what if, oh heavens, what if it were to piddle upon the floor of the Great Hall? No! I can tolerate this no longer! Regrettably, I've chosen to resign my position. In addition to the reasons listed above, I have also prepared a brief, citing the numerous articles of order and propriety adopted by the Silent Sisters in oversight of these matters, violated in due course of the Lord Commander's reign. Ahem. Article 6A, subsection F.
Brothers, we have served these masters. Now we will serve no more. We have labored in their minds, labored in their wars, and labored for their pleasures. Today, we will fight for our pleasures. We will fight our war, and we will win our lives from this tyrant Rendane. Today, our people have nothing. Tomorrow, we will be the scorching wind of this tempest. Tomorrow, we will be victorious. Tomorrow, we will be free.
Oh, Mikolopria. So glad you could join me. I hear you're good with a knife, and I need a second pair of hands.
We were told you needed.
Hands, yes. I've just the one, you see, after I had my arm removed. Makes some operations difficult. Hold this, please.
Why did...
It was no longer functional. My body rejected it after some modifications, so I had it replaced. Like a light bulb. That's what we do, you and I. Reject and replace.
Why is the Veramorph sedated?
We inject things with poisons, yes. First, do no harm. Rubbish. Doing harm is the first step to progress. What were you before you were a healer? A forest or something, right?
We were endless, rooted across a whole world. We were ageless
And boring. And then you weren't. You were uprooted, you joined the fight, and accomplished more in a few centuries than you had in eons before. The Eldred would leave the dying to their deaths. You reject that and replace death with life. I admire that about you, really, even if it's a bit short-sighted. The Generate are much the same, preserving life, sustainment, survival. I ask you, what's so great about it? A moth survives. It's a half measure. No, I refuse. I reject life.
What would replace life, if not death?
I'm not exactly sure, but that's what makes our work so exciting. Rather an eye-opening experience. Speaking of, if you could start here.
Is she wounded?
Our primary incision will be just above the ocular...
Ow! You can't slice what I can't see!
Quarantine breach. Quarantine breach. Non-robots, hold your breath and don't touch anything until further notice.
Nurse Miko, sedation!
And over here's the mess hall. Lots of good grub over there. Grub, you see what I did there? You know, 'cause you're a bird.
Well, I'm in some kind of hell. How much longer does this tour of yours go on for, anyhow?
I saved the best for last. Welcome to the armory. Figured you could use a pick-me-up. You've had a tough couple of weeks, losing your planet and all.
Screw that place! You guys got the good stuff! Oh, hell, is that a KX-13 with an autoloader? Man, I don't even give the slightest crap about my planet!
That wasn't exactly the idea, but hey, I'm glad you like it.
I was meant to be here! Fate brought me to this pile of badass! Thank you, Viralsi!
Well, you enjoy yourself.
Aye, Nova! Where is everyone? Boulder is lonely!
Sleeping, because that's the thing they need. How are you, Boulder?
Drunk! Like a true woodsman! Oh!
Lovely. Well, I've got a lot of processing and, AI stuff to do, so...
Nova! Boulder will now tell you about life in the woods.
Okay.
Now then, among the critters of these vast and wicked worlds, there is none more suited for both friendship and combat than the cedar bears of Ralpofem.
Okay.
Huge and warm, and lovers of mayhem. Aye, for woods fair and dwarf looking for a battle companion? There is no finer comrade, no friend more loyal, no companion more wise, no warrior more fierce than the great cedar bears.
Okay.
Aye, Nova. Boulder and his bear were unstoppable. A true force of nature, huh? Me with my axe and my armor and my shield. The bear with his claws and the smell. Critical for combat, Nova. Those days, back when my bear was more than just a sigil on my shield.
It's pronounced sigil.
Mark my words, computer lady! Mark them! Bring back me bear any day, and I'll teach you how to ride it. Have you ever wanted to ride a bear, Nova?
Sure.
It's miraculous. Nothing like it. Nothing on any world. Wait, what was Boulder saying?
Bears.
Ah, bears!
On this, my 10th day of imprisonment, the Imperium I've served has provided me with this personal data recorder to amuse myself during my incarceration. I'm not much for journaling or expressing feelings, but I will express them nonetheless, just in case my jailers are listening. Dear jailers, my hatred for you has already reached incalculable levels, and when I am free, I will visit a retribution upon you so vicious that you won't have language to describe your anguish. Only groans and screaming and the like. It's not going to be pretty. By my admittedly inaccurate count, today marks the start of my 7th year in this hellish pit. Rendered effectively eternal by the sustainment process, I likely haven't aged a day since I was awarded that curse. But then, I wouldn't know. It seems I've forgotten what my own face looks like. Year 7's not going so hot. At least you understand me, data recorder. Please read me another poem about righteous fury while I nod off to sleep. Yep, losing my mind. Year whatever the f***. It's my birthday. I don't have big plans, so I was thinking me and Data Recorder would go for a walk in the woods, take in some scenery. Then, after a romantic picnic, we would talk of Rendane, my plans for beating him into a pulpy stew. We did the same thing last year. The Data Recorder doesn't seem to mind. That's what love is, you know. It's Tuesday! Tuesday's the day I think about killing Rendane! Tomorrow is Wednesday! Wednesday is also the day I think about killing Rendane! The day after that is...
There he is! Caldarius! Caldarius, can you stand?
I want to kill Rendane!
And you shall have your chance. Yeah, he's fine! Bring the suit!
Personnel log, encryption protocol, D&D Alpha TR43. Although I guess it's hardly necessary. You know, to hell with encryption. Let's live dangerously. History records the first utterance of the precept shortly after the rise of the Generate Imperium's current incarnation, one that valued the continued survival of the species above all else. Some scholars argue that after the adoption of the precept as something of an official credo of the state, the Imperium began to lose its way, culminating with Lothar Rendane's rise to power. I'm pleased to report that with today's victory, we've corrected this error in judgment on the part of our ancestors. And as the smoke clears and we Generate closely examine our destiny, I believe it's time we shed the precept once and for all. We are taught these words from birth: by any deed, at any price. But those of us who have survived the Solace War know that there are some costs that cannot be paid, some debts that will follow us for the rest of our freakishly long lives. Now, our task is to find new words to guide that destiny, alongside our new allies. I'd like to suggest live together, die alone. But I'm open to alternatives. Rindaina's gone, but so is our beloved Empress Lenore. And though we find ourselves rudderless in this new age, one thing remains clear. The path ahead is one we must walk together, as stewards of the last star, sentinels of the dark, children of the Precept. Our battle is not yet over, and if we're really fortunate, it will never truly end.
This is Dave Hardcastle, and you're listening to LLC News. Tonight's highly anticipated brawl between CWF heavyweight champion El Dragon and newcomer Isaac wasn't the epic showdown that fans had anticipated. The fight came to a sudden and decidedly violent conclusion when Isaac seized the champion by the wrists and tore his arms from his body. Lasting just 45 seconds, ticket holders immediately demanded refunds, calling the bout, quote, the greatest ripoff in CWF history, end quote. I just got the joke. It's kind of funny, I guess. Anyway, we now go live to our own Manny Fetzer backstage at the Arc Fleet Arena for a word with the fallen champion.
Well, thanks, Dave. El Dragon, you were the longest reigning champion in CWF history before tonight's crushing defeat. What happened? How did Isaac succeed where so many others have failed?
He ripped my arms off, you idiot! Get out of my locker room! Where is the doctor? Where are my arms? What is happening?
Some are speculating that due to the CWF's prohibition on cybernetically augmented organics in competition, this may very well be a career-ending injury. What are your plans for retirement?
Retirement? What? El Dragon will never retire. No matter how much blood he loses.
Word is that the CWF has already ruled against you, so you kinda already retired.
But no! It cannot be!
The ex-champ appears to have passed out. So it's back to you at the studio, Dave.
Toby, Ernest here. Being that we're gonna be squatters for the foreseeable future, I want to tell you a little story about yours truly. As you know, avians come in all shapes and sizes. But we, as feathered fellows, generally get lumped into two categories. The flyers and the flightless. That's been the line drawn in the sand since time immemorial. And as a fellow flightless fella, it's been a thorn in my backside since I was hatched. Seems like you've been suffering under the same indignation. But I'm here to tell you, soldier, us flightless types, we're carved out of wood. We had to work twice as hard, hustle twice as fast, and be twice as smart as our airborne counterparts. We're the underdog. Bird. Under bird. And that's been the fire under this old soldier's ass since the day he entered the service. And you got that same fire, kid. Under your ass. And in your heart. And in your colorful language. But a soldier's gotta own that fire, Toby. You gotta hold it in your hands. Flippers. You got flippers. You hold it in your flippers, and you forge it into something more. So what if you can't fly? You've got a propellant that beats the ever-loving pants off of wings. A propellant that'll launch you screaming into the stratosphere. The propellant? That's fire. This metaphor is extremely overextended, but you get my drift, right? Right. Listen up, Toby. Asshats like Benedict are always gonna rule the skies. I say let them. They don't got the heart that we do. They don't got the fire. Don't you ever lose that. If you do, I will personally beat it back into you. Am I kidding? Do you really want to find out? I think not.
Here I record a confession of my crimes. I confess my failure to save my homeworld Helicia from the Virelsi hordes. I confess my failure to destroy the heliophage and the generate sustainment engine. I confess my failure as a friend to Ambralia Divia. Fate conspired to set her against me. Fate drew her to attempt to sustain me, an act of love and regretful devotion to our sisterhood. I confess to the slaying of Ebris Lomil, a friend and red observer of the Eldred in response to unwarranted inquiries into my stability and loyalty, which should not have been questioned. I confess to the slaughter of 778 degenerate soldiers who attempted to invade my home. May the endless night swallow their souls, every last one of them, and I swear to all that may meet me in battle, you shall be cast into the void! As penance for these crimes, I carry this burden, the weight of my guilt and the darkness that it has wrought. There will be no redemption.
This is Trevor Galt of the Nova, formerly of the United Peacekeeping Republics. If you're hearing this, you and I are acquainted in one form or another. Maybe we fought together, or hell, maybe we fought against one another. We're about to lose Pinarch. That much is clear. And once Pinarch is gone, we'll be down to just one star. Solace. The last star in the universe. And we'll have run out of places to run to. So I'm sending out a call to everyone who can fight. I'm calling you to set aside your differences, your past grudges, your territorial squabbles, all that bull crap. I'm asking that you put it all aside and face the threat that's staring us in the face. The factions think we're screwed. They're mounting up for the long haul in the dark, and that road only goes one way. They might be right, but me, I think there's another way forward, and that's a path we walk together. Now listen, I know, Rindain has turned on us. The situation is bleaker than ever. We're outnumbered, outgunned, and our backs are against the wall. But I've survived way too long to die in the dark. I'm gonna fight to save what's left, and I want you to fight with me. So I'm calling to you, to any who will stand with me, to any who will fight to save the last star. Our time is now.
Not long ago, Isaac was the lead manufacturing magnus for Minion Robotics, the most profitable division within the LLC. But following the shutdown of the Magna Carta, he left the organization to pursue what he called other cooler interests and disappeared. Until last night, when he resurfaced on the LLC holomatch circuit, besting a record 31 opponents in a grueling 6-hour elimination bout. Isaac joins us now, live from the locker room at the Arc Fleet Arena. Isaac, thanks for being on the program.
It's a pleasure to be here, fella.
You've been missing for years, so perhaps the most obvious question is, why surface now?
Well, once the Magna Carta went dark, I instantly realized the futility of my actions. No matter how hard we fight, and no matter how hard we try, there's no doubt that we're all well beyond screwed, destined to be dragged into the void by the Varelsi. And then it hit me. Reality is a joke. There's no reason for it to be at all. The only logical conclusion is that all physical reality emerges from a simulation run by horrible, unethical monsters. I just wanted to let everyone know before I burn it all to the ground.
And why the CWF holomatches? Why pro wrestling?
2 reasons. 1, lots of you idiots watch it, and I wanted a broad platform to spread my messages of nihilism and dread. 2, pro wrestling is both hilarious and violent. I've always wanted to try it.
You've got a big fight tonight with El Dragon, one of the most decorated champions in CWF history. But with your unprecedented ascent to the ranks, you're the odds-on favorite. What's your mindset going into this fight? What's your strategy?
Oh, I'm going to tear his arms off.
Chief Science Officer's log. After a not insignificant amount of tinkering and mad scientisting, I believe I've stumbled upon a solution for Kelvin's communication problem. The being is so telepathically powerful that tuning into his particular frequency should be no problem at all. And if I'm right, and oh, listen to me, of course I'm right, we'll be having polite conversation with our new terrifying associate by supper time tomorrow. Thanks, science. You're welcome, Mr. Cleese. Now then, let's give it a go. Kelvin, please come here for a moment. Yes, I'm sure whatever you said is very interesting and compelling, but just come over here for a second. Very good. Now then, Turn this dial here, adjust this doohickey. Give me a level, won't you?
On m'appelle Kelvin.
Not quite. Maybe here? No, that's definitely wrong. Let me try one more adjustment.
I am the winter of your discontent. I'm indebted to you, fellow.
Okay, from the top, just like I wrote it.
Meanwhile, in the Crystal Citadel of the Federation of Galactic Heroes...
Ha-ha! Now that my betrayal is complete, I, the Super Duke of all crime, control every version of the Federation of Galactic Heroes across all timelines!
But wait! Someone is coming!
It is me, King of the Vampires. I have come for your... Wait, Blord? Is this right, Blord?
Gasp!
This is excruciating.
Look, just read the script. It'll be awesome. I promise.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. This is quality stuff.
I'm leaving.
No, wait, come back. Just think of the merchandising opportunities.
You got Captain Trevor Galt, UPR Engineering Corps. Leave a damn message.
Galt, this is Gunnar Cleese, Last Light Consortium, Director at Minion RBX. We met on a thing a few years back. It was on planet... Look, I'm the old guy who called you a moron. That guy, whatever. We have a problem. A very, very big problem. As you may have heard, the Magna Carta's gone offline. And there's something rather bonkers going on with the Magnuses. Without the tether to the Magna Carta, some of the Magnuses are going berserk. The units here appear to be managing okay, but who knows how long that will last. The LLC probably won't address the issue for days, if not longer. But I warn you now, trust no Magnus, even if they appear functional. Do you understand? Get word to your superiors as quickly as you...
Hey, Mr. Cleese. Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to tell you about this crazy cool idea I just had. It's really important because it's really cool. Get off the phone.
Isaac, well, what, you doing okay?
Me? I'm great. Better than ever. Now get off the phone.
Galt, inform the UPR, and for heaven's sake, get over here and rescue me.
To Hemsworth Arms R&D. Hello, this is Marquis de Caliber, and I wish to report what appears to be a grave design flaw in my cane. Anonymous Research Monkey, brace yourself. My cane is not a gun. Shocking, I know, but true. I have examined my cane thoroughly. I have reviewed the design schematics on file at the Intellectual Property Archives, and perhaps most damningly, I have pointed my cane at the financially destitute, shouted bang, and they did not explode into blood and dirt, no matter how many times I tried. My dear Research Monkey, this will not do. I can hear your objections now. But Marquis, you belch, why not wield it as a club and bludgeon liberal arts majors into unemployable paste? Such a strategy is possible, but inadvisable. The risks associated with exposure to poor people cooties and patchouli stink are too great. No, there is only one solution to this problem. My cane is to be a gun. It must be a symbol of class, distinction. It must excel in the eradication of hobos and hobomorphic entities. It must be gold-plated so that it might accessorize with my gold-plated victory yacht. And it shall be called Bindlebane. Now get to work, Research Monkey. Oh, wait! 2 guns. Put another gun on my gun! Yes!
Well, it's done. The pact is disbanded.
Never thought I'd see it. One of the factions turning against us. Guess it had to be Rendane. Dude even looks like evil incarnate.
We should be winning this war. Instead, we're being driven from star after star with our tail between our legs.
We're not dead yet. I mean, yeah. Rendane is ruthless. He's got the Generate, a vast army, assloads of minions, legions of Varelsi murder beasts.
You're not making me feel much better right now.
We only lost at Jenar because of Rendane's surprising yet inevitable betrayal. The Eldred can mass an army, or something close to an army, and we've got minions, and your plans.
Yeah, it'll take more than the Eldred. I can bring in the UPR, I think. And, well, maybe Reyna and her rogues. Then there's Deandy.
No. No, sorry. I don't trust the Separatist, and I definitely don't trust Deandy.
You can trust her. We've got history. And we've already worked out a pretty sweet bargain. We get her off Tempest alive, and she helps us buy some time before Rendane makes his last play at Solace.
She friggin' tortured you!
Come on, who else can we count on? The factions? They're back to squabbling over resources. They're planning on defeat.
Then screw him. We don't need him. We've got Captain Galt and his mighty Rolodex. You know plenty of badasses, right? And if they're anything like me, they probably owe you a favor or two. We don't need an army. We need a team. Precision strikes. No bureaucracy, no squabbling, no bullcrap.
That's not a bad idea. I'll make some calls. You on your way back to Solace?
Along with the rest of the Eldred.
Good, because I got the perfect job in mind for you.
You're gonna make me rescue Deandy, aren't you?
Yep.
Damn it.
We were young. We reached and spread over acres and eras. We embraced an endless horizon shaped by our own hands. We were our whole world. We were so young. Then we grew. We were older. We witnessed the passing of the sky, the last sliver of sun. We lost ourselves to the expanse. We fell beyond our own reach. Never again will we be whole.
So I'm marching up the hill with a winter's worth of firewood strapped to my back, and I'm thinking, hell, it's a beautiful day. I'll take the West Trail today, shake up the routine, you know? And I'm going, and then out of nowhere, boom! A hide bear, surly as hell, and 1.5 feet taller than me. And I remember, crap, I left my axe down the hill. So, I just charged at this hide bear, thinking, what the hell, axe or no, I'll just handle them with these arms, right? So I charged at this thing, and I'm not even halfway there before I realize he's a silverback. You know, the kind with those wicked, nasty, poisonous death claws. I tell you what, man, you want to feel alive? Wrestle a silverback hide bear. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, the question was, what is your name?
Oh, Montana.
That a first or last name?
It's my only name, Chief.
Yeah!
Oh, I like this.
Now who's that riding in?
It's me!
He's gum popping in the wind.
Yeah, it is.
The hat's into the air, it's Montana.
Throw the bitches!
Top his tiny legs, he
I mean, they're not that small.
For all his enemies' bombs.
Yeah!
Gun, small
Big ass gun! I mean, it's fine.
Montana.
Yeah!
Montana.
That's me.
Is where he's from. Favorite pastime is fighting scum.
It's fun!
Fights to his buddy Oscar Mike, it's Mon.
I like that guy. Ow! Stop! Hey! Stop! Oh, no! Keep going! Keep going! Ooh.
Commencing disciplinary hearing. Case number 4827.223. Subject, Orendi. Please be seated.
Help! Get this thing off of me!
In accordance with Consortium Criminal Code, the subject is charged with the destruction of LLC property.
Security! Somebody! Anybody!
Shut up! Order in the court or whatever! Heinous crimes detected. Stand by for updated charges.
Might want to hold off on that for a sec, computer fella.
No, please!
Yes, please!
Further criminal activity detected. Stand by for updated charges.
Disengage the lock! Open the damn doors! I'm gonna rewrite your bowels!
Stand by for updated.
Next!
Stand by for
Chaos magic!
Stand.
Computer, open personal log, unit OM 83-1101. Subject, feelings. Begin recording.
My name is Nova, and fine, I can help you with that. Recording.
Cool, thanks. This is confidential, right?
As far as you know.
Badass. All right, dear diary. What?
Nothing. Continue.
Dear diary. Hi, it's me, Oscar Mike. I know it's been a while since I've written because, well, things are kind of crazy lately, diary. You wouldn't believe it. After bailing on Planet Mike, I fell in with some guys. These guys, they're not peacekeepers, but they're cool guys, diary. Bros of the highest caliber. I was real worried they'd make me as a clone trooper, but this one guy, Montana, I'm pretty sure he knows, and he's not saying a damn thing. He's a real nice guy, even if he does have a hilariously tiny head. It's just, ever since the other Mikes booted me out, I kind of feel like I didn't have a home, you know, diary?
I know all about that. Getting kicked out by Mikes. Hey, are you about to start crying?
But now that I'm here, I got all these cool new friends, and everybody's really supportive. And I feel like I could drop this ultimate badass charade and really let people in for the first time. Like, you know what I'm saying, diary?
Oh my god, this is amazing. All hands to the bridge. Oscar Mike is having an ugly cry.
I don't even care if we don't save the star, because I found people I really connect with. And that's very important to me, and I feel like I've grown a lot as a person. Anyway, thanks for listening, diary. You can bring Nova back now.
What? Oh, sure. Hang on. Hi, it's me. I didn't listen to any of that.
Good. Because it was full of, manly poetry about killing stuff. Not appropriate for lady AIs.
Denizens of Solace! Ever have one of those problems that you just can't solve on your own? Trouble with a boss, disputes with a neighbour, or irreconcilable differences with a spouse and their lucrative life insurance policy? Have you ever thought to yourself, gosh, I can make all this go away with the judicious application of cold-blooded murder, but I'm a bit too soft-hearted to swing the axe myself? Then you need to call on executive executions. I'm Pindaka Pendles Lakana, sole proprietor and star assassin of EE, and I'm here to tell you that there isn't any problem that a good old-fashioned assassination can't solve. And after scores of successful hits all around the tattered remnants of the cosmos, and the darkening of my own star, of course, I'm bringing my tried-and-true services to Solace. Sure, the universe may be ending, and that's a big problem for all of us. But that doesn't mean we don't have all kinds of little problems that still need solving, and throats what need slitting. And those problems won't be coming back once I'm through with them. That's a Pendle's promise. Trademark pending. Once you've contracted with executive executions, you can rest assured that you've hired the most cold-blooded, black-hearted killer in the cosmos. And that killer's commitment to customer service, second to none. We take all contracts without exception. No target is too big, too small, too elderly, or too adorable. So why stand around waiting for the object of your hatred to expire of old age? Take action! Call on executive executions today and bury those problems 6 feet under.
Young miss, please. Please put that down before you hurt yourself. It is incredibly dangerous.
Are you frightened, Marquis?
frightened of a little girl?
Hardly. I am frightened of your parents. Now put the face distorter down before I...
Before you what? Come on, Magnus. Cat got your tongue. Out with it!
Before I do something about it, you detestable thing!
Marquis, stop that this instant!
Oh my, young miss, I am dreadfully sorry, but I don't know what came over me.
Dad! Dad! The butler just tried to kill me!
Wrath?
Dandy, it's not your shift yet.
Yes, well, I'm not used to resting without the spectre of impending death hanging over me. I need some time to adjust to, hope. May I join you?
I suppose.
Thank you. Not everything you hoped it could be, eh? In the days before our assault on Tempest, slaying Rindane was all you could think about. Now you're hardly sleeping. Quests for vengeance are loathsome burdens, aren't they?
I'm fine.
I have no doubt that you are. But you have to come up with some kind of plan, Wrath.
What plan?
For your future.
Not used to thinking about it.
None of us are. Hell, Cleese is scrambling because he didn't bother renewing our LLC emergency transport contract. He figured we'd all be dead.
How optimistic of him. I bested Rindane, D'Andy. The tyrant of our age. He's rotting in infinite, unbearable banishment, and yet all I can think of is his wretched face. I think of nothing else. I appear to be broken, D'Andy. I don't know how to live in this new world you've created.
I'd be concerned if you were sleeping well. But what comes next is up to us. In the meantime, I recommend a hobby, Wrath. To get your mind off things. Something related to swords and fighting.
I do like both of those things.
Doctor's orders. Don't worry. We'll still have plenty of problems to solve. Rindane was only the first. You'll always have a place among us, Wrath.
To all the free people of Solace, this is Reina Valeria. And this signals for the lost, the tired, the pissed. You've been pushed around your whole life by people who say they know what's best for you. For all of us. And while the Varelsi sweep through system after system, you're still doing what they say. Playing by their rules. Following their mandates. Executing their plans. And now you're in Solace. And you're thinking, maybe this isn't working. Maybe I'm tired of taking orders from idiots who have no frickin' clue what they're doing. Maybe there's some other way. I'm here to tell you, there is. Join us in the detritus ring. We got ships, we got resources, we got guns, lots and lots of guns. We even have beer. We make it ourselves and it's awful, but it does the trick. What we don't got is a flag, or commanders, or warlords, or laws, or precepts. We fight for ourselves. We fight for each other. All the joys of living on the edge of extinction, minus all the bull crap. Yeah, we're probably gonna die. Can't save you from that. But if you die with us, you'll die free, on your own terms and for your own cause. And if you're as fed the hell up as we are, I bet that sounds pretty damn good right now. Fly with us. Join the rogues.
All right, one more time. Fetch, Oryx!
I will eliminate your physical form, child.
Come on, we talked about this. This is how it works. This is how we have fun. I throw, you fetch. Got it, Oryx?
I am a raging hate furnace of infinite power!
Aw, so cute. Anyway, come on, fetch! Come on, boy!
I will paint several murals with your blood.
Nah, you won't. Don't forget, I have this. Yeah, you recognize that? It's your phase beacon. The only thing keeping all your atoms and junk in one piece. And this button, this one, the one I'm lazily resting my finger on, well, I have no idea what it does. But you really don't want me screwing with this thing. So you work for me now. Sound good? You know, I can just shut this thing off.
No!
Okay then. So fetch, damn you. Here it goes.
I have returned, and I have brought you the object you hurled. Shane.
Sorry, who?
Supreme Shane. Lord of all things, blessed be her name.
Oh yeah, I like this. This is good.
The last star weeps for you, sons and daughters of the Eshteni. For your sacrifice. You have given what we all must give. You have denied the dark its claim. You fought and you died for our hope. And for this you have earned a place in our songs. But your story that began in the heart of a burning sun, it will not end. It will only change. In the fertile soil of our homeworld, you will be reborn. You will become the trees, the grass. You will soar on the wind, borne aloft as a beetle's wing. You will haunt these woods, and these woods shall tell your story. You will endure, and because of your sacrifice, so will we.
Don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. This'll work. This'll work. This is my chance. Okay.
Next!
Hi! Nice to meet you. I'm Toby. I got here with the rest of the Manic Bee evacuees.
Oh, man. Hey, guys, check out this little fella. Ain't he just the sweetest damn thing you've ever seen? You lost, kiddo? I think you're in the wrong line.
No, this is definitely the right line. I want to sign up. For combat. I want revenge on those friggin' Varelsi that swallowed my star.
I'm sure you'd give him hell, kiddo, and when you're a little bit older, you'll get your chance.
Older? Dude, I'm 26!
Huh. How many is that in people years?
Look, I'm an engineer. I build badass war machines that could liquefy your brains while they're still in your skull. Not that I would, you seem like a nice guy, but what I mean is I could fight. You need soldiers that can kill Varelsi? I'm your guy. So just...
I wish there was something I could do, Billy.
My name is Toby, you f***ing mutant!
But you're not cut out for combat. Now... Oh, hey, I got it. Medbay. We could use another pair of hands in the medbay. Cheering up wounded soldiers. You'd be great at that. You'd be like the king of that. Spreading some good cheer for our wounded soldiers.
Screw this! Screw every last one of you! Me and my death machine are friggin' out of here! Have fun losing the war, you morons!
Hey, Mike. It's Whiskey Foxtrot. Stop freaking out. I know you're freaking out, and I want you to, stop that. Okay, we good? Good. Now listen up, because not everybody gets the opportunity to chat up a younger, dumber version of themselves. Here's the rub, Mike. You're an idiot. You were cloned from an idiot, and somehow they made you even stupider in the process. You're loud, you're arrogant, you spit dumbass catchphrases that you don't understand. You watch too much TV, and you spend way too much time cleaning and talking to your gun. People are talking, Mike. Whole lot of talking. I get that I'm something of a celebrity to you because I've been out there kicking ass and taking names, and against all odds, I'm not dead. And you want to know how I pulled that shit off? I smarted the hell up. Talked less. Thought more. And if you do the same, you might live to be as old as I am. Ain't many left of us RDC troopers, Mike. I guess that means we gotta stick together. So take this advice, and for f***'s sake, don't forget it. Keep your mouth shut, your head in the game, and your eyes on the objective. XOXO. Whiskey Foxtrot.